Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Stadium for the District 11 5A track meet. Hello everyone, my name is Steve Reeves. I'm joined by Dr. Gary Reeves. And Dr. Reeves, I'll tell you, we've got a great day. The weather is beautiful. Of course, we had a little bit of rain come through the area yesterday, but we're looking forward to a good track meet today. Some very good athletes on the track today.
Should be some great times, Steve. The wind's died down. It's warmed up, and it's a very nice night for track. And we're about ready to go with the first race.
Absolutely. We will give you the races throughout the afternoon/evening here as we get started. And our first event of the day is the girls 4x100 meter relay. And again, this is one of those relay races that everybody looks forward to. We've got some really good competition in this race, and here are your lane assignments for the girls 4x100 meter relay. In lane 1, you've got the Garland Owls. Lane 2, the North Garland Raiders. Lane 3, the Saxe Mustangs. Lane 4, the Naaman Forest Rangers. Lane 5, the Rowlett Eagles. Lane 6, the South Garland Colonels. And finally in lane 7, the Lakeview Patriots. So here's a look at the ladies getting ready here as we are ready to get underway here. At 6 p.m. is the official time here, and we will try to keep these races on time and on schedule. And we are glad you're here with us today. So we get set here for the track meet. Of course, this is one of those district track meets made up of all Garland ISD teams. So the top 3 competitors in each one of these events will move on to the next round. This is what they've been training for all year long, to get to this one spot here so they can move on to the regionals. And it looks like we're just about ready. As you see the girls start to stretch here. About to get ready. We've got the green light on. And the ladies heading into the blocks. Again, the girls 4x100 meter relay to start off the day. Ladies are in the blocks. And there's the gun. It's a good start, and we're off.
Once again, Garland High School.
See Garland in lane 1 making an early push as they look to be in the lead here at the first exchange. They have a little bit of a problem there, and tell you what, Lakeview in lane 7's in pretty good shape as well. Come for the second handoff here. Looks like Garland and Lakeview right now. Rowlett picking up some ground as well as they come into the final handoff. Garland is in the lead. A good exchange there. Lakeview right now in second. Here they come down the home stretch. And Garland looks to be headed towards the finish line, and they cross first, followed by Lakeview. And then it's going to be a photo finish for third as all the ladies cross the finish line. Here are the official results for the girls 4x100 meter relay. Our next event of the afternoon is the boys 4x100 meter relay. Here are your lane assignments. In lane 1, the Rowlett Eagles. Lane 2, Garland Owls. Lane 3, the Naaman Forest Rangers. Lane 4, the North Garland Raiders. Lane 5, the Saxe Mustangs. Lane 6, the Lakeview Patriots. And finally in lane 7, the South Garland Colonels. Again, this is the boys 4x100 meter relay. And as you see the young men in the blocks as we're just about to start. Starter has the gun in the air. And we have a good start.
Rowlett in lane 1, Garland High School in lane 2, Naaman Forest lane 3, North Garland lane 4.
See him come around on the first turn. There's the exchange. It's a pretty close race right now between 3 teams, it appears. Here comes the next exchange right there. Looks pretty good, and right now it appears that South Garland may be in the lead as they come around for the final turn. And there's the final handoff. It's going to be a close race here between Lakeview and Garland. Garland starting to pull away just a bit as they cross the finish line. And here are the official results for the boys 4x100 meter relay. Our next event is the girls 800 meter run, and here are the competitors in this race. Tyra Burks from Rowlett High School, Jessica Bowen, Rowlett High School, Zayna Mathis from Saxe. As you see the runners off here, Gabrielle Bush, Saxe, Lisa Ume, Naaman Forest, Elise Hooks, Naaman Forest, Destiny Thomas, Lakeview, Deja Rolfe from Lakeview, Adriana Velarde, Garland, Lupe Nahar, Garland, Victoria Galvan, North Garland, Ruth Orge, North Garland, Mildred Garcia from Rowlett, Karina Carrillo from Garland, and Yasmin Hinojosa, North Garland. Again, this is the girls 800 meter run. And there's your leader right there. That is Tyra Burks from Rowlett with the early lead. .800 meters, of course, 2 times around the track here. As you see him coming around lap 1. So you've got most of the young ladies here bunched together. And as we cross that first lap, Tyra Burks is in first, followed by Karina Carrillo of Garland in second. But again, a tight race here as we are into the final lap here as they head around the second turn.
Picking up the bronze medal, the team from Saxe High School. In second place,
Burke still in the lead right now. She's held the lead pretty much this whole race. And a little bit of movement there. She is going to be passed up.
83 seconds, the team from Garland High School. Josh Jackson, Desmond Mapp, Stephen Pierce.
That is Deja Rolfe from Lakeview right now in the lead. Come around turn 3. And you've got the 2 Lakeview Patriots in the lead, but here comes Burks from Rowlett. She's going to try to regain it here on the outside. As we come around the final turn, here they come down the home stretch. It looks like a 3-lady race here. The 2 Lakeview Patriots and the 1 Rowlett Eagle. And it looks like Deja Rolfe going to hang on, and her teammate Destiny Thomas going to come in second, followed by Tyra Burks in third from Rowlett. And here comes the rest of the young ladies headed towards the finish line. And as you see them cross, here are the final results from the girls' 800 meter run. Our next event, the boys' 800 meter run, and we are just about set, and there is the gun. They are underway. I will quickly read off these names as you watch them go around the track. You have Denon Wheeler from Saxe, Michael Simpson from North Garland, Osmond Santos from North Garland, Mark Woods from Garland, Hector Martinez from Garland, Sage Breed from Saxe, David Kaiser from Saxe, Brandon Moore, South Garland, Augustine Enriquez from South Garland, Kiyama Shepard from Lakeview, Marvin Ward Banks from Lakeview, Adrian Gutierrez from Garland, Branson Ball from Naaman Forest, and finally Aston Paez from North Garland.
That's Brandon Moore out in front from South Garland.
And as you see,
good first lap, Steve.
Yeah, from Brandon Moore from South Garland, he is in the lead right now, and his teammate is falling right behind him, Augustine Enriquez, as we've got 1 lap to go. When you see the leader, Brandon Moore, with a huge lead right here.
This is the third and final call for the
Right now, South Garland with the 1-2 punch. There's your leader right there on the screen.
110-meter hurdle.
I believe Brandon was the number 2
Second call, boys,
last year in the meet. I'd have to go back and check that, Steve. But
will also will be the
He's
first
running
call
well.
for the girls 100-meter dash.
There's a look at the young man there. He's coming around the final turn. It doesn't look like he's going to be challenged by anyone. So the race now is for second. As you see, one of the North Garland runners coming up here on Augustine Enriquez. And also one of the young men from Lakeview. And that is number 4 from Lakeview, Kiyama Shepard. And he has taken second place. But now here comes the challenger, Enriquez from South Garland. It's going to be close. But it looks like it will be Shepard from Lakeview, then Enriquez from South Garland in second and third, as you see the rest of the runners coming towards the finish line. And a good race right there. Here are the final results as you take a look at the winner, Brandon Moore, of the boys' 800-meter run. Our next event is the girls' 100-meter hurdles, and here are your lane assignments. In lane 1, Zuri Shepard from Saxe. In lane 2, Taylor Alexander, Rowlett. Lane 4, Alexis Morton, Rowlett. She had the fastest qualifying time at 15:51. Lane 5, Paige Jones, Saxe. Lane 7, Truk Lee from North Garland. And lane 8, Linnea Jenkins, Lakeview.
They're off.
Good start for the ladies, and early on it's Paige Jones in the lead. But here comes Alexis Morton. As they cross the final hurdle, Morton looks like she will take it. And here are the final results as you look at Alexis Morton.
This is the
the
third
girls'
call for the girls'
100-meter hurdles.
100-meter dash.
Now we have the boys' 110-meter hurdles. Here are your lane assignments. In lane 1, Darryl Rogers, Rowlett. Lane 2, Andre Bolin, Saxe. Lane 4, Kiyama Shepard, Lakeview. Lane 5, Zetravian O'Cray, North Garland. Lane 7, DeQuavan PLA, Naaman Forest. And lane 8, Willie Brown, North Garland. Fastest qualifying time, Kiyama Shepard from Lakeview with a time of 15:01.
Steve, let me correct one thing we said earlier. We talking about the number of people that go to the qualifiers event, and it is the first 4 people in each winners in each one of these races qualify to go to Mesquite next Friday.
For the area round competition, we are off here, and well, a good start right here for DeQuavan PLA from Naaman Forest, clearing the hurdles, and he looks to be in good shape. He hits the last 2, but still comes in first. So a nice race here by PLA, and here are the final official results from the boys' 110-meter hurdles. Our next event on the evening, the girls' 100-meter dash. Here are your lane assignments. In lane 1, Joya Thomas from Garland. Lane 2, Bailey Mosley from Rowlett. Lane 3, Mackenzie Clark, Naaman Forest. Lane 4, Letitia Maps, Garland. Lane 5, Ebony Smith, Naaman Forest. Lane 6, Michelle Chukwujiku from Saxe. Lane 7, Jennifer Medlock, Saxe. And lane 8, Elias Simpson from North Garland. Fastest qualifying time was in lane 4, Letitia Maps from Garland with a 12:64. Again, the girls' 100-meter dash. Well, what a beautiful day here for track 2. It's in the mid-60s right now and really no wind whatsoever. In the top 4 qualifiers in each race will advance to the area round next week at Hamby Stadium in Mesquite. As you take a look at the girls getting into the blocks here. Starter has his hand up. And they're going to delay him for just a moment.
Steve, by starting Monday, they're going to be doing construction here at Williams Stadium. By the time football starts in the fall, this will have a completely different look. We'll have a new track, new artificial turf, new scoreboard with the big replay boards. This is going to be a very pretty stadium by the time football starts.
Exactly. By next track season, we'll get to see the runners on the big screen, and that's a great thing for these young athletes. Ladies back in the blocks again as we're just about set. And the gun is off. It's a good start. We are off the ladies' 100-meter dash. Right now in lane 4, Letitia Mapps pulling away, and we have crossed the finish line. Here are the official results for the girls' 100-meter dash. Our next event, the boys' 100-meter dash. Here are your lane assignments. Lane 1, Divina Zigbo, Saxe. Lane 2, Keontae Sheffield, Saxe. Lane 3, Julia Sedberry, South Garland. Lane 4, Devin Duvernay, Saxe. Lane 5, Lawrence Lee, South Garland. Lane 6, Caleb McNack, Lakeview. Lane 7, Larry Gegby, North Garland. And Lane 8, Jason Becks, Rowlett. Fastest qualifying time is in lane 4 from Saxe, Devin Duvernay at 10:88. Starter talking to the young athletes here as they are just about set. In lane 4, Devin Duvernay, 10:88, fastest qualifying time here from Saxe High School. There's the gun. It is a good start. We are off, and Duvernay with the lead. And will anybody catch him? It doesn't appear so as they cross the finish line. Devin Duvernay and the rest of the pack. Here are the official results from the boys' 100-meter dash. Our next event on the evening, the girls' 4x200-meter relay. Here are your lane assignments for this event. In lane 1, the Saxe Mustangs. Lane 2, the Lakeview Patriots. In lane 3, the Naaman Forest Rangers. Lane 4, the North Garland Raiders. Lane 5, the South Garland Colonels. In lane 6, the Rowlett Eagles. And finally in lane 7, the Garland Owls. Fastest qualifying time was in lane 7, Garland, at 1:37.99, so just under 1:38. And also keep in mind, lane 7, Garland, they are the defending state champions in the 4x200-meter relay. Ladies in the blocks, and they are off.
Saxe High School in lane 1, Lakeview lane 2. Naaman Forest in lane 3, North Garland lane 4, South Garland lane 5.
As we come towards the first handoff, and
Garland High School.
He's about to hit the first handoff. Garland appears to be in the early lead, and it is a good exchange. Take a look at your leader right there on the left-hand side of the screen. That is Garland, as they are headed towards the second handoff. Right now, Rowlett appears to be in second place, followed by Naaman Forrest in third. And South Garland in fourth as the second handoff has taken place. Again, Garland with a pretty sizable lead right now. Well, the team from Lakeview coming up. There's the look there for second right now, and a pretty good bunched up group of young athletes as they come to the final handoff. And there's your leader right there, Garland, and way out in front of the rest of the pack. And there is your race for second right there as Garland going to take this one. Naaman Forrest right now in second. There is a push, though, for second. Can she hold off? It looks like she can. Followed by Saxe in third, Lakeview in fourth. And as the final ladies cross the finish line, here are the official results of the girls 4x200 meter relay. Our next event, the boys 4x200 meter relay. Here are your lane assignments. In lane 1, the Lakeview Centennial Patriots. Lane 2, the South Garland Colonels. Lane 3, the North Garland Raiders. In lane 4, the Garland Owls. In lane 5, the Saxe Mustangs. In lane 6, the Naaman Forest Rangers. And finally, in lane 7, the Rowlett Eagles.
Our next race will be the boys 4x200
Fastest
meter relay.
preliminary time is in lane 4 from Garland High School, a 1:27 prelim run for the Owls of Garland.
Lane 6, Naaman Forest.
Again, this is the boys 4x200 meter relay.
High School in lane 4. The second fastest time in the state this year. 1 minute 27 seconds.
Dr. Reed's just looking out there. It doesn't look like Naaman Forrest is going to run in this race. Again, we had him slated for lane 6.
Yeah, it doesn't appear that way, Steve.
So again, our lane assignments: lane 1, Lakeview; lane 2, South Garland; lane 3, North Garland; lane 4, Garland; lane 5, Saxe; and then finally lane 7, Rowlett. And we are just about set as you see the young men in the blocks. Again, keep an eye on lane 4, Garland. They had the fastest prelim. And we are off. It's a good start. As we come up towards the first handoff, and it does appear that Garland right now in the early lead as they come to that first exchange. Rowlett also right there. Coming towards that second handoff, Garland right now in the lead. Rowlett is closely in second. See the handoffs right there. Lakeview right now in third, it appears. And here we come towards the final handoff right now. Garland still in first. There is your exchange. Boy, a bad exchange there by Lakeview. Rowlett having some problems as well. And Garland comfortably in the lead here. Lakeview currently in second, followed by Rowlett. Garland will cross the finish line in first, followed by Lakeview, Rowlett, and then South Garland. Here are the official results from the boys 4x200 meter relay.
Third and
Our next event, the girls 400-meter dash, and here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Stephanie Apakaku from Naaman Forest. Lane 2, Shanice Roberts from North Garland. Lane 3, Felicia Fuller from Garland. Lane 4, Trevia Jones from Rowlett. Lane 5, Alexis Barnes from Rowlett. Lane 6, Destiny Thomas from Lakeview. Lane 7, Nika Nebeliza from Garland. And lane 8, Morgan Lacey from Saxe. Your girls 400-meter dash.
The fastest qualifying time was in lane 4, Trevia Jones from Rowlett. She ran a 1.47. Girls in the blocks. And we are off. It's another good start. Pretty tight bunch right now. As they come around the second turn. You see Trevia Jones there.
Trevia Jones, yeah.
Yep, starting to assert herself now as she comes around the final turn. Headed down the backstretch right now. She's got a comfortable lead in lane 4. And right now her teammate Alexis Barnes is in second. Felicia Fuller of Garland right now in third. And it is Jones crossing the finish line first. And here comes Nika Nebelisa also. So nice finish here to this race. Trevia Jones, a look there at your winner. Here are the official results of the girls' 400-meter dash. Our next event, the boys' 400-meter dash, and here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Bryce Smith from Saxe. In lane 2, Thomas Bottles from Rowlett. Lane 3, Marky Woods from Garland High School. Lane 4, Brandon Moore from South Garland. Lane 5, Yaw Sakiri from Naaman Forest. Lane 6, Austin Williams from Saxe. Lane 7, James Johnson from North Garland. Lane 8, Augustine Enriquez from South Garland. Those are your lane assignments for the boys 400 meter. Best time in the prelims is Brandon Moore from South Garland at 50.09. He also has the second fastest time in the state, according to the Dallas Morning News this morning.
As you take a look at the young men getting into the blocks, we are just about set for the boys' 400-meter dash. Again, as Dr. Reeves mentioned, keep an eye out for lane 4, Brandon Moore. He was also the winner of the 800-meter dash. And we are off. Another good start for the runners as they approach this first turn. Yeah, you can see Brandon Moore here on the first turn already starting to make a early push. You can see how easy this race comes to him, just glides it seems like. And he has taken over here as they head toward the second turn. Again, Brandon Moore in the lead. There's a look at the young man right there. And he has a comfortable lead as he comes across the final turn here. Down the home stretch right now, looks like Marquis Woods from Garland in second. It is going to be Brandon Moore, your winner. Woods from Garland appears to be in second here. Austin Williams from Saxe in third. And look at your winner, Brandon Moore. Here are the final official results from the boys' 400-meter dash. Our next event, the girls' 300-meter hurdles. Here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Zuri Shepard from Saxe. Lane 2, Paige Jones from Saxe. Lane 3, Alexis Martin, Rowlett. Lane 5, Andrea Foster from Saxe. Lane 6, Truck Lee from North Garland. And lane 7, Esmeralda Sharon from North Garland.
Fastest time in the prelim in lane 4, Alexis Morton from Rowlett with a time of 49:55. Again, this is the girls' 300-meter hurdles. As you see the ladies starting to stretch here as we are about set as they are getting into the blocks. Starter with his hand raised. The girls' 300-meter hurdles. Ladies are off another good start. And coming over the first hurdle is Andrea Foster from Saxe. Pretty good race right now for first. Coming around the turn here, Alexis Morton has taken the lead. Well, it's a tie race right now. Alexis Morton and Paige Jones. Got 2 more hurdles left as Morton from Rowlett starting to distance herself. The final hurdle coming up. She is over it. Crosses the finish line to come in first, and then a photo finish here for second between Truck Lee and Andrea Foster. And here are the final official results of the girls' 300-meter hurdles. Our next event, the boys' 300-meter hurdles. Here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Zatravian OK from North Garland. Lane 2, Dakivon Pillay from Naaman Forest. In lane 3, Quiyama Shepard from Lakeview. Lane 4, my favorite, Willie Brown from North Garland. Lane 5, Donovan Duvernay from Saxe. And lane 6, Chris Weisinger from North Garland. There's your lane assignments for the boys' 300-meter hurdles.
Fastest qualifying time in lane 4, Quiyama Shepard from Lakeview with a time of 42:34. Again, the boys' 300-meter hurdles, the starter with the gun in the air. They're just about set to get underway. Again, lanes 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Oh, we had a false start there. There's a look at the young man right there, and that will end his afternoon. That is in lane 8, Chris Weisinger from North Garland. Jumped out of the blocks just a little early, so we'll get set to start again. So only 5 athletes left in this race. In the boys' 300-meter hurdles. Got 2 from North Garland. Naaman Forest, Lakeview, and Saxe also represented. Young men back in the blocks again. And this time we do have a good start. In lane 4, Quiyama Shepard with the fastest qualifying time from Lakeview. Right now, Appears that DeQuavin PLA from Naaman Forest in the early lead here. Along with Willie Brown from North Garland. And Shepard needs to pick it up if he wants to stay in this thing, as right now it is PLA and Brown. One more hurdle to go. And it is going to be a photo finish, it appears, between Willie Brown of North Garland and DeQuavin PLA from Naaman Forest. Kiama Shepard from Lakeview looks like he's in third, but here are the final official results from the boys' 300-meter hurdles. Our next event is the girls' 200-meter dash. Here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Timmy Taiwo from Lakeview. In lane 2, Deja Ruff from Lakeview. In lane 3, Alexis Barnes from Rowlett. Lane 4, Candace Coleman from Garland. Lane 5, Travia Jones from Rowlett. Lane 6, Quetta Maps from Garland. Lane 7, Jamaiah Lee from Lakeview. And lane 8, Jasmine Cash from Naaman Forest. Those are your lane assignments for the girls' 200-meter dash.
Fastest qualifying time is in lane 4, Candace Coleman from Garland, with a qualifying time of 25.68. And this is the girls' 200-meter dash. Only two more events after the 200-meter dash. You've got both of the mile events, the mile run and the mile relay. And the girls now in the starting blocks. And we're off. They come around the turn here, headed for the back stretch. Looks like lane 4, Candace Coleman, along with Travia Jones, neck and neck. Coleman pulls a little bit ahead, and now on the outside, Quetta Maps as well. And Garland may take 1 and 2. They do indeed. Rowlett, Travia Jones comes in third, and Alexis Barnes from Rowlett in fourth. Here are the final official results from the girls' 200-meter dash. And now for the boys' 200-meter dash, here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Avery Wright from Rowlett. Lane 2, Nick Kerpis from Rowlett. Lane 3, Michael Allen from Lakeview. Lane 4, Desmond Maps from Garland. Lane 5, Devin Duvernay from Saxe. Lane 6, Amani Gaddis from Rowlett. Lane 7, David Alexander from Saxe. And lane 8, Marcus Hubbard from Saxe. That's your lane assignments for the boys' 200-meter dash.
Fastest qualifying time is in lane 4, Desmond Maps of Garland, with a time of 21.80. And Desmond also has the third leading time so far in the area in 5A. His fastest time, a 21.75. It was run at the Rockin' R Relays in Rockwall. So again, lane 4, Desmond Maps is your leader, especially in qualifying time here for this event, 21.80. As you see the young men getting into the blocks, we're just about ready to start. And we are off and away as they come around the turn, heading into the back stretch. Desmond Maps in lane 4 with the lead. But right on his heels, Devin Duvernay from Saxe. Maps starting to pull away, however. And he will cross the finish line in first, Duvernay in second. And here are the final official results as you look at Desmond Maps of the boys' 200-meter dash. next event, the girls 1,600-meter run or the mile run. Here are your lane assignments.
Lane 1, Gemma Gonzalez from Garland. Lane 2, Fiona Dunleavy from Lakeview. Lane 3, Yasmin Hinojosa from North Garland. Lane 4, Alice Hooks from Naaman Forest. Lane 7, Kayla McCrary from Lakeview. Lane 8, Ruth Orhe from North Garland. Ruth Rosales from Garland is lane 7. Mildred Garcia, lane 8 from Rowlett. Madison Walters from Naaman Forest. Then Jasper Trujillo from Saxe. And Lupe Nahar from Garland.
Fastest qualifying time is Ruth Rosales from Garland. She ran a 5:46.16. Again, this is 4 times around the track, the 1,600-meter run. We see the girls here on their first lap around. Again, 4 times around the track here for this event. Mentioned to everyone that at the conclusion of these last 2 races, we will not be able to share the final results with you because not of the races we can, but not of the total meet because of the rain we had yesterday. The field events have been postponed, so the field events will take place tomorrow, and we won't know the final results of those events until tomorrow afternoon. So here comes the ladies as they are completing the first lap here, and that is Ruth Rosales in the lead from Garland, then Gemma Gonzalez from Garland in second, followed by Jasper Trujillo from Saxe and Mildred Garcia of Rowlett. There's your leader right there, Ruth Rosales, as they have completed 1 lap and they've got 3 to go. On the girls' side of the ledger, I can tell you right now, through the running events so far, Garland in the lead right now in the team rankings. They've got 100 points. Of course, this does not count these mile race, the mile run and relay, and then also the field events. But Garland right now has 100 total points, followed by Rowlett in second with 75, Saxe in third with 51, Lakeview in fourth with 48, Naaman Forest in fifth with 42, North Garland in sixth with 21, and then South Garland in last place right now with 4 points. Again, we still have the 2 mile events and all the field events remaining. As you see the girls on the backstretch here completing their second lap, and right now the 2 Lady Owls from Garland running 1 and 2. Ruth Rosales 1, Gemma Gonzalez in 2 in second. And right now in third is Lupe Nahar from Garland. So right now the top 3 are from the Lady Owls, again with 2 laps remaining, however.
Here are the final results in the boys.
Some final results from earlier that were run in the girls' 3,200-meter run. Of course, that's 2 miles. The winner was Ruth Rosales from Garland with a time of 12:45.55. In second place was Gemma Gonzalez from Garland with a time of 12:56.81. In third place, Jasper Trujillo from Saxe with a time of 13:01.07. And in fourth place, Evelyn Soto from Garland with a time of 13:31.52. So again, those 4, your top 4 in the girls' 3,200-meter run held earlier, and they will advance to the area round next week in Mesquite. See, coming around the final turn on lap 3, and you have your top 3 still intact. In first right now is Ruth Rosales. There's a look at her there at the right side of your screen. Gemma Gonzalez in second. There's a good look at the runners as well. She's in second from Garland. And still in third right now, Lupe Nahar from Garland. Jasvir Trujillo and Mildred Garcia in 4th and 5th respectively. And again, you heard the gun sound. We have 1 lap to go. Earlier in the boys' 3,200-meter run, here were the final results. The winner was Ishmael Gonzalez from North Garland with a time of 10:51.81. Second place went to Andres Medrano from North Garland with a time of 11:04.88. In third place, Alexander Took from Saxe with a time of 11:19. And in fourth place, Aston Paez from North Garland with a time of 11:23.19. Those, of course, are your top 4 finishers in the boys' 3,200-meter run held earlier and will advance to the area round next week. Good look right there on your screen at Ruth Rosales, and comfortably in the lead, and it appears she will win this girls' 1,600-meter run. Second place right now is Gemma Gonzalez of Garland. And right now, third place is hotly contested between Lupe Nahar from Garland and Jasvir Trujillo from Saxe. And Trujillo takes the lead over Nahar, and it looks like she will finish in third, followed by Nahar from Garland in fourth, and Mildred Garcia in fifth. So there's your top 5 finalists, and we see coming around the final turn here is the last 3 competitors in this race. Here are your final official results of the girls' 1,600-meter run. Next event is the boys' 1,600-meter run, and here are your runners in this race.
The entrants for this 1,600-meter race are Adrian Gutierrez from Garland High School, Trevor Balsley from Rowlett High School, Chris Staudy from Saxe High School, Blaine Lancaster from Saxe, Alexander Took from Saxe, Ismael Gonzalez from North, Michael Balsley from Rowlett, Michael Birch from Rowlett, Jorge Mata from North Garland, Marcus Perkins from Naaman Forest, Andres Madrano from North Garland, and Manuel Jasso from South Garland.
This is the boys' 1,600-meter run. And the young athletes are lined up, and we're just about set to get underway. And there is your gun. And we're going to stop the race here as one of the runners have fallen down. And that'll bring everybody back.
This is the first call for the boys 4x400 meter relay.
Well, that's tough for these athletes when they get started like that, and then they got to stop and come on back and reset, do it again. Again, the one thing with these mile events is as soon as that gun sounds, you can head towards the center of the track. You don't have to stay in your lanes. And so what you see sometimes is those runners get tripped up on each other like that. So we're back to the starting line once again. And the gun is sounded, and there we go. We are off and running here, the boys' 1,600-meter run. In 4 laps here on this event, and we mentioned to you just moments ago the girls' standings. We will again discuss the boys' standings now, where everybody stands at. Boy, this is a tight race here again with the 2-mile events left and all the field events. Right now in first place, North Garland with 69 team points. Second place, Lakeview with 58, and Garland with 58. So a tie for second between Lakeview and Garland so far in the men's standings. Fourth place, South Garland with 57. 5th place Saxe with 56, 6th place Naaman with 21, and 7th place Rowlett with 15. So again, North Garland at first with 69 points, and then you've got Lakeview and Garland with 58, South Garland with 57, and Saxe with 56. As they come to the end of the first lap right here, your leader is Ishmael Gonzalez from North Garland. So a pretty close team race thus far in this District 11-5A track meet. And as the boys continue around, we're going to start reading some of the results from the races from earlier today, the official results, if you will. So we'll talk about first our first event of the day, the girls 4x100 meter relay. Your winners, the Garland Owls, with a time of 46.88. Second place went to Lakeview with a time of 49.25. Third place was Naaman Forest with a time of 49.80. And fourth place was Rowlett with a time of 49.91. So again, first place Garland, second place Lakeview, third place Naaman Forest, fourth place Rowlett. That was the girls 4x100 meter relay, and those teams will advance to the area round. Comfortable lead here for Ishmael Gonzalez as we head towards the end of lap number 2. Andres Medrano from North Garland right now in second, and Trevor Balsley from Rowlett in third with 2 laps remaining. Earlier, the official results from the boys 4x100 meter relay. First place Garland High School with a time of 41.83. Second place Lakeview with a time of 42.41. Third place Saxe with a time of 42.91. And fourth place South Garland with a time of 42.98. So again, top 4 in your boys 4x100 meter relay held earlier: Garland, Lakeview, Saxe, and South Garland. Once again, your leader here in the boys 1600 meter run. He's led from the outset. That young man right there, Ishmael Gonzalez from North Garland. He's got a pretty comfortable lead here as we are approaching the end of the third lap. The results of the girls' 800-meter run held earlier today. First place went to Daisy Rolfe from Lakeview with a time of 2:26.81. Second place was Destiny Thomas from Lakeview with a time of 2:27.86. Third place Tyra Burks from Rowlett with a time of 2:29.38. And fourth place was Ruth Orge from North Garland with a time of 2:35.59. Those, of course, are your 4 qualifiers for the area round. The boys' 800-meter run official results from earlier. First place was Brandon Moore from South Garland with a time of 1:55.93. Second place, Kiyama Shepard from Lakeview with a time of 2:04.48. Third place was Augustine Enriquez from South Garland with a time of 2:04.86. And fourth place, Michael Simpson from North Garland with a time of 2:05.56. Those are your 4 qualifiers for the area round in the boys' 800-meter run held earlier. And we are coming here to the finish, and your leader from start to finish is number 6, Ishmael Gonzalez from North Garland. As he approaches the finish line, second place right now, also North Garland, Andres Medrano. He looks to finish in second. Trevor Balsley from Rowlett will come in third, it appears. And Alexander Took from Saxe in fourth. Jorge Mata from North Garland crossing the line right now. And Manuel Jaso from South Garland also crossing. So there are your top qualifiers in this event. And here are the final official results from the boys' 1,600-meter run. Final event of the evening, the mile relay, the girls 4x400 meter. Here are your lane assignments. In lane 2, the Lady Eagles of Rowlett High School. In lane 3, the Lady Patriots of Lakeview Centennial High School. Lane 4, the Lady Rangers from Naaman Forest High School. Lane 5, the Lady Owls from Garland High School. Lane 6, the Lady Raiders from North Garland High School. And Lane 7, the Lady Mustangs from Saxe High School. Those are your lane assignments. And the quickest qualifying time was from lane 2, the Rowlett Lady Eagles, with a time of 3:58. Again, this is the girls 4x400 meter relay, the final running event of the day. After the ladies get started here, we'll continue to give the results from earlier today, the official results. Just starting to get dark now, and the lights are on.
I imagine it's cooling down out there a little bit too.
And as we mentioned earlier, the top 4 qualifiers of each one of these events will advance to the area round, which is new this year in track and field. You know, normally, or in years past, I should say, your qualifiers would move on to the regionals. But now they have added this area round, so that for that reason, you see 4 advance this year instead of 3. In the past, it's always been 3. We talked about that earlier. But this year, there will be 4 qualifiers. As you see a false start there, and we're going to get back in the blocks. And it looks like we have a disqualification. The Lady Owls of Garland, it looks like, jumped early. And so that will eliminate them from this relay. So again, quickly, the lane assignments: lane 2, Rowlett; lane 3, Lakeview; lane 4, Naaman Forest; lane 6, North Garland; lane 7, Saxe. Ladies in the blocks. And we are off. The girls 4x400 meter relay as they round the first turn. Earlier, the results of the girls 100 meter hurdles: in first place, Alexis Morton from Rowlett, a time of 15.51. Second place, Paige Jones from Saxe, a time of 16.25. Third place, Taylor Alexander, Rowlett, a time of 16.77. And in fourth place, Truck Lee from North Garland, a time of 16.94. Those are your qualifiers in the girls' 100 meter hurdles. Earlier in the boys' 110 meter hurdles, the results were: number 1, DeQuavin Piolet from Naaman Forest, a time of 15.47. As you see the first exchange coming up here, Rowlett in the lead. Second place in the boys' 110 meter hurdles earlier, Willie Brown from North Garland with a time of 16.29. Third place, Zatravian O'Cray from North Garland, a time of 16.38. And fourth place was Kiama Shepard from Lakeview with a time of 16.40. Your 4 qualifiers for the boys' 110 meter hurdles. Look at our race right now. Rowlett High School, the Lady Eagles right now in the lead. At a pretty good distance here ahead of our second place team right now, the Lady Patriots from Lakeview. We approach the second handoff. In the Lady Eagles in first right now, and a good exchange. Earlier, the results of the girls 100-meter dash. In first place, Letitia Maps from Garland, a time of 12.59. Second place, Ebony Smith from Naaman Forest, a time of 12.76. Third place was Mackenzie Clark from Naaman Forest with a time of 12.81. And in fourth place, Michelle Chukwujiku from Saxe with a time of 12.86. Those are your 4 qualifiers in the girls 100-meter dash held earlier. In the boys 100-meter dash, the top 4 qualifiers, Devin DuVernay from Saxe with a time of 11.13. Second place, Julia Sedberry from South Garland, a time of 11.34. Third place, Caleb McNack from Lakeview with a time of 11.42. And fourth place, Larry Gegby from North Garland with a time of 11.46. Those are your 4 qualifiers from the boys 100-meter dash. See the final handoff, Saxe in second place right there. You just saw them pass by. And third place right there, the handoff from Lakeview. And then you've got the Lady Raiders and the Lady Rangers fighting for that 4th spot. There's your leader right there, the Rowlett Lady Eagles. They did have the quickest prelim time. They ran a 3.58, and they right now are comfortably in first, followed by the Lady Mustangs of Saxe. They had a qualifying time of 4.09. As you see the final leg there, coming in the back stretch, Rowlett, the Lady Eagles are going to hang on and win this race. And not too far behind, the Lady Mustangs from Saxe will finish in second. As you see the Lady Eagles cross first. Lady Mustangs have completed as well. As you see the final runners crossing the finish line, here are the official results from the girls 4x400 meter relay. And now our final event of the evening, the boys 4x400 meter relay. Here are your lane assignments.
In lane 1, Lakeview. Lane 2, Saxe. Lane 3, Rowlett. Naaman Forest will be in lane 4. North Garland will be in lane 5. Garland High School will be in lane 6. And South Garland on the outside, lane 7. Those are your lane assignments for the final race of the evening.
See the boys stretching, trying to get ready for this event. In the final event here tonight, 4 times around, and of course 3 handoffs. You have 4 separate legs here of this mile relay. And again, another outstanding district track meet this year, District 11 5A, as we are going to be represented well once again as we move on to the area round and then on to regionals and state. Starter with his arm in the air as the young men are getting in the blocks. We're just about ready. And we are off. The boys 4x400 meter relay. Earlier, the results from the girls 4x200 meter relay. First place went to Garland with a time of 1:40.43. Second place, Naaman Forest with a time of 1:45.81. Third place was Saxe with a time of 1:46.09. And fourth place went to Lakeview with a time of 1:46.18. Those are your top 4 qualifiers in the girls 4x200 meter relay. Earlier, the boys 4x2. Your results were Garland in first place with a time of 1:27.03. Lakeview in second with a time of 1:29.78. South Garland in third with a time of 1:31.76. and North Garland in fourth with a time of 1:34.03. Those are your four finalists in the boys 4x200 meter relay. Just saw the first exchange, and it is a close contest so far. Coming around the back turn here. That is Lakeview right now in the lead, followed by Garland in second. And here comes the second handoff. This is the third leg of the relay. The girls' 400-meter dash results from earlier. First place, Travia Jones with a time of 57.07. Second place, Alexis Barnes from Rowlett, a time of 59.42. Third place, Felicia Fuller from Garland, a time of 1 minute 0.58. And fourth place went to Nika Nebelisa from Garland, a time of 1 minute 0.65. Those are your finalists for the girls' 400-meter dash. In the boys' 400-meter dash, Brandon Moore from South Garland in first, time of 49.02. Marseille Woods from Garland, a time of 51.41, as Garland's going to take the lead here as we come to this final lap here of the race. Austin Williams came in third for Saxe, a time of 52.04. James Johnson from North Garland in fourth with a time of 52.35. Those are your four finalists in the boys' 400-meter dash. Boy, it was a close race for a little bit there, but Lakeview has stormed out and taken a pretty big lead here as they are coming around this final turn, and we have some of the others pulling up as well, making up some ground. Right now, you've got Lakeview in first, Garland in second, as they come down the stretch here towards the finish. Garland making a push here. They are closing. This is going to be close. Lakeview in first, Garland catching up. And is Lakeview going to get there in time? It's going to be close. I think Garland may have won. As you see the Lakeview runner stumble at the end, it's going to be a photo finish, a great finish here. And here are the final official results of the boys' 4x400 meter relay. And we are back here at Williams Stadium. Another great year of track and field. And, of course, District 11-5A, we're going to represent not only our district, but, you know, certainly onto the area and regional round and onto the state round. A great meet tonight. And tell you what, a fantastic finish from all these teams. And here are the final official results of the District 11-5A track meet.